Hey guys, Heather Powers, and I'm a grateful girl. I'm actually out by the pond across the street from my house, and I was on my run today. I was actually going to record this while I was out there, but I ended up getting a phone call from my little brother. We got to talk for about an hour, got to sit kind of on the trail as people would go by kind of at the top of the mountain and just have a really good conversation with him, and I'm grateful for that. But it's funny, I was thinking about this post that I made yesterday that actually turned into this long thread that I had no idea, had no clue really how that would unfold, but it did. And the post was just a picture that I had made. It was inspired because I had a friend who's been in Denver for the last week, or in Colorado, just enjoying the scenic beauty. And he had posted all of these amazing creation pictures. And I woke up early in the morning and saw them. It was the first thing in my newsfeed, and I just was inspired by it. I just was reminded that creation speaks. It speaks, and so often we are so busy, or we are so thinking that our spirituality only consists of words and scriptures and certain practices that we might have, or certain kinds of fellowship, or certain kinds of groups, that we often forget that there is this amazing, majestic creation that we are living in, that speaks to the opulence and the fullness and the richness of this God who loves us, this infinite source of love. I was overwhelmed by that because for many years in my life, I could be in the middle of creation, whether it was camping or anything like that, and kind of peripherally enjoy it, or enjoy it in the moment, but really miss a lot of the messages that it was sending. Messages of love, messages of being held, messages of being completely cared for. If you think about a tree and how it grows, and the roots that go down, and the leaves that come every single season, and then they drop off only to produce new leaves. The blades of grass, the grains of sand, all of these things, they are opulence, and I just missed them. So I was overwhelmed by that. I said the universe is speaking at all times. It's got all kinds of signs and wonders and codes that we miss. I'm happy to be in a place where I see that stuff now. But I wanted to share something with you. Really great book, Something More, Excavating Your Authentic Self by Sarah Ban Breathnach. And this little portion of it is called The Sentinel Soul. She starts out with a quote. Says, "It is human longing that makes us holy." This is by John O'Donohue. She goes on to say, "It is hard for us to believe when we feel lonely and long for something more, no matter how much or how little we have, that we are echoing our own origins." There's my phone. It was a spiritual longing that made us human. Longing and loneliness. Spirit wanted to fall in love. And so divinity's desire and dreams roused from the clay of the earth a being of fragrance and breath, vision and voice, to taste and touch, to know and to be known, the beloved. You! From ancient times, we've been told that we were created in God's image. If we believe this, that we mirror divinity's nature, then this reflection must include what we deny, our own insatiable longing. Holy hints of our true identity are encoded in everything that surrounds us, everything that triggers our desire for something more. The German poet Rainer Maria Rilke believed, God speaks to each of us as he makes us, and then he walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing and embody me. We were created with these senses. Some say we have 5, and if we include our intuition and our gut, some would call that our 6th sense. But We get to experience the love of this infinite God through our senses. We get to experience him in nature, not just in the words that are written down in sacred writings, but we get to experience the lavishness of this love, this beauty, this creativity. Let's not miss it. I said this last week, but if you haven't gotten out into creation lately, there are messages of love all around you. There are signs, there are wonders, there are codes that are written just for you to know the mysteries of God in your own life, that the Spirit speaks to you. I encourage you to go out and enjoy that and find out just how amazing he really is, how amazing this God that loves us really, really is. I'm Heather Powers, and I'm a grateful girl, and I am